SpaceX simplified a quick guide to Elon Musk's space company. Elon Musk caught on film by National Geographic during the Falcon Heavy launch. The rocket company, founded by tech billionaire Elon Musk, was created with the mission of taking humans to Mars. Nearly 2 decades. If you are having a hard time keeping up with SpaceX's plans to send a, create and develop a Mars rocket, don't worry. We created this in 2002, by a refurbished intercontinental ballistic missile. The Silicon Valley. The idea was to buy a Russian rocket on the cheap and use it to send plants or mice to Mars and hopefully bring them back, too. Ideally, Musk initially hoped to make it to Mars by 2010, but just getting one of its rockets into orbit took 6 years. For the first time, Falcon 9 is a 2-stage orbital rocket that's been used to launch satellites for companies and governments, resupply the International Space Station, and even send on its mysterious long missions. Over the past 9, what really sets Falcon 9 apart from the competition is its unprecedented ability to send a payload into orbit and then have its first stage return to Earth, landing either on solid ground or another SpaceX innovation. After a few SpaceX's Dragon craft has been used to carry cargo to the International Space Station. Dragon was the first. NASA has selected Crew Dragon, along with Boeing's Starliner, to be the first spacecraft to carry astronauts to the ISS since the end of the shuttle program. The initiative suffered. SpaceX grabbed heaps of attention in February of 2018 when the most powerful rocket launched from the US since the Saturn V that sent astronauts to the Moon. Basically more than 15 years after his initial trip to Moscow, Musk finally pulled off the international spectacle he had conceived in 2001, and he's also built a viable business in the process. The second launch of Falcon Heavy came April 11, 2019, and was followed by the first successful landing of all 3 first-stage rocket cores. A third Falcon Heavy. You can watch every Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy launch via the end. Each broadcast. To keep up with the constantly changing schedule of launches, the best source is It's also a good SpaceX plans to use Falcon Heavy to launch some large payloads in the coming months, but it's already at work on an even bigger rocket called Starship, previously referred to BFR, Big Falcon Rocket, or Big F**********ing rocket. Musk hopes a single engine for the first time on July 25, 2019, hovering about 20 meters 66 feet off the ground before landing a short distance away at SpaceX's test facility in South Texas. In 2018, Musk revealed that will be the company's first paying customer for a Starship mission, which will send the entrepreneur and 6 to 8 of his favorite artists on a week-long flight past the Moon and back to Earth in 2023. Mizawa plans to invite artists from media like literature, film, visual arts, architecture, and fashion to join him on the journey. The famed art collector, but he has yet to give many details on what life on the Red Planet would be like. He said SpaceX. Paul Worcester, the company's lead engineer for its Mars plan, said at the 2018 Million Argentine Pesos Society conference that the indefinitely while building habitation, landing pads and other initial infrastructure. SpaceX isn't just working on getting things into space, it also hopes to use space to bring the universe to us. In May 2000, since its inception, SpaceX has aimed to get to Mars, but the company is involved in non-space related projects on Earth like the high-speed Musk's and traffic. Unlike the other big Musk company, Tesla Motors, SpaceX is not publicly traded. Musk has said he originally published June 2, 2018, and updated as new SpaceX developments come in.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.